everyone, it's Deanna,
Aaron
and Celeste, and you're catching up on this week's episode of Two Brunettes and A Gay
on the podcast. Good morning, Adelaide, and welcome to your Saturday brunch with Deanna, Celeste and Aaron, also known as your Two Brunettes and A Gay. Happy Saturday here from Radio Italia Uno, ladies. How are we feeling?
Good.
Feeling good today.
Straight to the point,
Good.
Deanna.
Feeling good today. Like this, I don't know. This morning we've got some nice weather.
Ish.
No, it's
Nice-ish.
nice. It's nice outside.
At least it's comfortable.
It's like muggy. I'm a fan of the muggy.
Yeah, me too.
You like it a bit muggy?
Yeah.
Look, it's good for the skin too. My skin loves the muggy weather.
Yeah.
I know
Because
some
there's
people.
the moisture in the
Yeah.
moist.
Yeah,
Moist,
that's
moist air.
that's one of those words that people hate.
I know I'm going to keep saying it, moist.
Keep saying it. No, some people don't like the humidity. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah, except for the frizz, the hair frizz, I'm not a fan.
That is the one part of it that I can't get on board with. But other than that, like, envelop me in the heat.
Actually, when I woke up this morning, my hair was really frizzy. I was like, what the hell?
Really?
Yeah.
It's the humidity.
I just had that, like, because obviously my hair's naturally curly. So
Yeah.
with natural, curly hair, you get that really, small ring of fuzz
Yeah,
that
I get
happens,
that.
just around the scalp here.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
really pretty.
It's like a bit of bounce that you don't want.
I think we need to put that on the socials
Yes,
so people can see what you
a
really
ring of
look
fuzz.
like. You woke up like this.
Yeah, I did.
Well, I think actually, so it's been a great start to the show, ladies, because I've switching on my laptop. I've just realised that my @ button, the @ symbol,
Yeah.
no longer works.
Oh, fantastic.
So I had to Google the @ symbol
What do you mean?
to
Google it.
copy it across.
Oh, because you can't type in
I
like
can't
an
type
email.
in an @
So you can't tag anyone in anything at all.
How old is that laptop? Because it looks.
It's about. I got it actually. I got it when I first met Mark, so it's nearly 10 years old.
I was
It's an
going to say
HP.
it's quite a fossil.
It's and half the screen is gone as well, so I can barely see what's on today's show. So luckily
Well,
we've
you
got
didn't
Celeste here to help me
Take
out.
so much time spending money on your business class tickets. You could afford a
He
new
knows what
laptop.
matters to him.
That's it. Mine and business class. I don't care about the laptop.
He knows
The only
what's
time,
important
the
to
only
him.
time I use the laptop is with you girls. So
Oh.
you
Is
know.
it really?
So it's our
Yeah,
fault.
I don't use it at home. Other than that,
Oh,
Get
no,
out.
I like just, I live or die by my laptop. More than my
You're
phone,
lucky.
to be honest with you.
Excellent.
Yeah, I know. It's
So we're
really
having some deep conversations here this Saturday morning. Look, it's been a week. First of all, I just want to give a big shout out to my husband who had his birthday this week.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
The Jackie.
Yeah, so, big celebrations in my family this week, which is exciting. Also a big week for you, Aaron. You've injured yourself.
oh look, I've got a story to tell, and I'm just getting to that age. It's a bit scary, to be honest.
It is. And you've not been in a good way.
I've not been in a good way, and there's a couple of things that happened to me this week, and I'm like, you know what? I give up.
Bring it to radio.
I'm going to bring it to radio. At least we've got some content out of it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
true. Yeah.
This is where we bring everything and we just leave it here.
That's it.
You just leave it on the mic.
Leave it on
It's a
the air.
safe space.
Deanna,
It's a safe space.
So-
how's pregnancy?
Look, pregnancy is quite the roller coaster, really. But good news is that after about a month of not being able to walk because of sciatica, I've had some relief, which is good. So
Excellent.
I'm moving a little quicker than what I was in the past, so that's good.
And you got cupped.
I got cupped, yeah.
Yeah, which I didn't know. I thought cupping was something else completely, but
Yeah,
you
no,
showed
not
me
the
the
kind
mark.
of cupping that the gay community's used to, or other. But no,
I don't think it's specifically
No,
gay.
it's not just specifically.
No,
gay.
no.
No, but actually, the cupping. I mean, look, I've had it for the last 2 weeks, and it's helped a lot. But I'm full of bruises, back, legs, all the rest of it. Worth it because I can walk. So,
Yeah.
highly recommend some cupping if you need some.
Looks like good bondage to me.
Yes.
We're chuffed to hear that you're feeling better.
Thank you.
You've had a few rough weeks.
I have. Yeah, I still can't breathe, but that's all right.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
all
you can
right.
tell she's running out of air as we speak.
I am.
Yeah. The hot air.
But we're going to get more into that later because I'm going to talk a little bit about pregnancy later in the show and some funny things that come up.
Yeah, look, we've got a great show for you guys. So, Aaron, you are going to fill us in on this this week that you've had, this injury that you have sustained.
What a week.
And just all you've suffered because you poor thing. I just don't know how you're doing it.
Look, it's a really interesting story. It doesn't sound as boring as
I'm not making it sound. People are like, turn it off.
Your level of enthusiasm right now is, well, yeah, we're going to hear more about that later.
All right, let me turn it up a notch. Then Deanna's going to talk to us about pregnancy and all of the things things that we don't know about it, so we're very excited about
You
it.
could make a newsreader. You should tell us the weather or something.
I don't know the weather. We've got biggest icks. We did that a few weeks back. It was fun. Since then, so many more icks have come to the surface for all three of us.
They have.
So we're going to talk about that. Deanna, you had a story a few weeks back that you said there is an update to now. You were going to update us on said story. But
Well,
Aaron and I don't actually know what you're updating us on.
No, but it's actually it's not my story.
Oh.
So it's a follow-up to one of your stories.
Oh.
I know.
The plot thickens.
Can
But
you
you're
tell
gonna
us
have to
which
wait
one?
you're gonna have to wait to the second half of the show.
Okay, yeah. All right. So you got to
Exciting.
stay tuned because there's big things coming up as per usual. So stay with us because we will be back with you after this break.
Go pour yourself another bubbles. We'll be back after this. Now, girls, if you can smell me this morning, it's because I've drenched myself in Dinkerub and deep heat.
Love that smell.
You know, it's just a sign that I'm on the wrong side of 35.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just that reminder that you need that you're not a spring chicken anymore.
No, and look, spring has sprung, obviously, a long time ago now, but spring
Yeah,
has
it's nearly
sprung.
summer.
We're almost getting to summer, which leads me into my story, because every year it gets to this point in the year, and something just like clocks in my head.
Right.
And for some reason, I get into this kind of like crazy mindset where I have to get my summer body in check.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
And
Social media, that's probably what gets in your head.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really need to deactivate so many of my accounts, I think, because it's all just feeding into my subconscious, right?
Yeah.
How many accounts do you have, Aaron? Do you have a burner account?
Oh my God, that would be great.
Oh, let's build one.
Let's,
All right, we'll
let's
talk
do a
about that
Two
later.
Brunettes and a Gay burner account
Yeah.
and see what they're really saying about us.
And we'll just call it Two Gays and a Brunette.
Yeah. And it'll just be me abusing you girls
Yeah.
online. So this week I thought, right, this is the week. I want to get back into gear. I'm gonna get back into the fitness that I had before, or fitness level I had before I went on vacation. And so this week I was like, right, I'm going to work out every single day. And by workout, I mean, you know, walking, weight training, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
More so weight training. I love my weight training, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the gym. Now, I didn't realise this week we're in the thick of Mercury retrograde.
I didn't
retrograde
realise
for
it either.
2025.
Yeah.
The last Mercury retrograde for 2025,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And we talked about this before, that I used to be a non-believer,
Yeah.
Yes.
but I'm 100% a believer now.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what Mercury retrograde is, by the way, it's when Mercury appears to be going backwards instead of rotating forward.
So you feel, yeah, so you're not supposed to like sign contracts or do any kind of big...
It pertains
Yeah.
to
During
the
this period.
technological aspects of life, contracts, like anything, you
Big
know,
purchases.
big
Purchases.
things
Big
like that.
decisions.
Yes.
Big decisions, yeah. So I thought, well, look, I had a couple of big decisions at the gym that really got me into trouble.
Yeah.
So firstly, I went to the gym, and the first workout this week was bench press, right?
Yep.
And usually I'm really good with the bench press. I've got a good chest, I've got good strength. And so for some reason I thought, oh, look, I'm just going to amp up the weight a little bit, right?
Nice.
Put another 5 kilos on there. That'll be
Yeah.
fine. 5 kilos is nothing. Anyway, I get to the second rep and I'm like, okay, and I bring it back down and all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I can't lift it. I can't lift it again. I had no strength to get the barbell off my chest.
Oh, so you're stuck with it on your chest.
So I came down and I'm like, no, there's no strength left.
What did you do? Did you
So-
roll out from under it?
Luckily, luckily, and thanks to everybody in Anytime Fitness for helping me out, because no one gave a crap.
Which one? Which one? Let's name and shame.
Yeah, I'll tell you after the show. So, luckily I don't put the clips on each side, because I learnt this from my PT, where if you do get stuck, don't put the clips on each side, so
you
you
push
can
the weight
push
off.
the weight off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
luckily I was able to get that off, and I thought, this is embarrassing, number one, because like I used to have better strength than this, and number two, like no one helped me out. Like,
Did people see it? Like, were you aware that people could see that you were struggling?
there was one woman afterwards that did come up and she apologised to me, and she's like, oh, I didn't know you were struggling, I just thought you were having a break. And I was like, oh, I'm having a break with a huge bloody barbell on my chest. Yeah, right.
Get out.
So that was the first one, right? So to make it even worse, I then went into the gym a couple of days later, and I usually do deadlifts. Now, I went to do this deadlift, and normally, like, I do a proper warm-up, and I build the weights up, because deadlifts are quite dangerous. You've got to be really careful of how much weight you're lifting and how your form.
Totally.
So I didn't warm up enough this time, right? And so I got to about 100 kilos, and my max is usually around 140. So I got to 100 kilos, and I was like, okay, all right, let's just whack it up to 140.
Oh, you jumped.
I jumped too quick. Anyway, so then I grabbed the trap bar, and I started to lift, and I felt that jolt in my lower back, and I'm like, oh, that's a twinge. Stupidly decided to progress through that set, and then thought, okay, look, I should be all right. I'll just give it a bit of a rest, right? Give it a couple of minutes rest. Anyway, I went to go lift it one more time, and that was it. My back was gone, mate. My back, I could not walk. I was worse than you with your sciatica, Deanna.
No.
I literally could not walk without any pain. Ugh. And I'm waddling to the chemist warehouse at lunch to go and get some heat pads and some Nurofen, and I was in shock. I just thought to myself, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
For what? I'm almost 40, ladies. Like, who gives a crap about your summer body? Why can't I? What? Let's just enjoy life, you know?
Look, I definitely think as you get older, that is definitely something you start to consider a lot more. Like in your 20s and even your early 30s, you're super kind of conscious of certain things.
Yeah.
As you get older, I do tend to notice, I'm like, why do you care so much? And it is social media. Like, I definitely
really
think that plays a part. It's also the way that you're perceived.
Yeah.
But, okay, this is a question for you, Aaron. Like, I mean, we're all in, obviously, long-term relationships.
Yeah.
Aaron, you're married. Do you do these things? You say, like, your summer bod. Is it for you, or are you trying to impress someone?
That's a very good question. So, to be honest, it's actually for me.
Right.
Because I want to feel, like, I think looking good, you feel good, right?
Yeah.
So you want to look good for yourself. But the thing is, you will never be completely happy.
Right.
There's always going to be one thing or another that if you're looking in the mirror, that you're like, I want to fix that, I don't like that, I want to tone this. So in the end, I actually, what I was inspired by, throwing it back to my Italy trip, they didn't give a crap about a summer bod over there. You go, you enjoy the sun, you oil up, you wear your budgie
it's the opposite there. You enjoy summer for sure.
Regardless of weight or size, they're in their bikinis or their budgie smugglers.
And they had a great time. So you know what? I'm bringing that Italian vibe here.
I want to throw a spanner in the works here.
Can you actually throw one, or are you not allowed to?
I think I can throw one.
Yeah.
I feel like mine is the opposite. I didn't care in my 20s, and as I've gotten older, I care more.
Oh, really?
All right, this is interesting, though. You got married as an infant. So maybe because you were married in your early 20s.
Legal marriage. We were just making that clear,
She was of age. Yes. But you got married so early, maybe, like, and I will attest to this because obviously Aaron was there too.
Was I?
Like, when you were 23, 24, in those, like, prime early 20s years, you were married and running a business, and you weren't being a normal 20. I spat everywhere. Right away. Okay.
You get excited.
Suck it in.
Right? You weren't being a normal 20-something-year-old, right?
No, I wasn't. I was running a business. Yeah, I was married, 23.
So do you think it flipped for you where now in your 30s you were like, I want to go through what I haven't done yet?
No, you know what I reckon it was due to? Because remember how much of a late bloomer I was in getting to social media? I refused to have it for like the longest time.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, for business, it was necessary for me to get social media. And then from that, all of that messaging and thing like that was like, oh, that's a thing maybe I should be thinking about. So it does go back to what you were saying.
It rounds it back to social media.
Otherwise, when I was 20, I just thought I was hot. I didn't really care.
You were hot.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I still am.
Well,
I just roll a little more.
That's arguable. Get yourself another Bubbles.
Don't go anywhere.
We'll be back after this break.
Starting.
We're starting. I love Deanna just yelled at us.
Yeah.
Aaron and I were deep in conversation.
That was a good topic we were just talking about, because we were talking about summer bodies, and we were talking about, obviously, like, not caring so much when you get older in life.
Well, so your goals change. Well, for me, it's like the goals have changed. I do care more, but I care more about being fit when I'm like, being mobile when I'm like 80.
Yeah, you're training for mobility.
I don't do anything now that I'm like, this long term is not going to benefit me. That's why there's, I guess, a bit more like agility stuff.
And it sort of feeds in
when I can move.
Because, like, Celeste, you were talking about the fact that obviously as part of the gay community, Celeste was asking me if it's more prevalent to make sure, you know, that
aesthetically,
you're sort of staying on top of your aesthetic. And it's true because in the gay community, like, image is everything, really, sadly. And it always really has been. But I think, you know, ultimately, my PT said the best thing, you know, in the end, train for strength. Train for mobility, don't train for aesthetics.
Yeah.
And
I just want to pick on the way you say strength.
Strength?
He says strength. Can you hear that?
Strength?
Is it just me? Am I going nuts?
Of all the things that we're talking about here, sitting in some deep conversation about, like, you know, getting to this point in your life where you realise there's more to... And she picks up on the way you say the word strength.
Strength.
That's it. Hit her out.
Can you hear it?
Strength.
Go ahead, social media if you can hear it.
How do you say it? Strength.
Strength.
Strength. Strength.
You say strength.
I say...
It's like strength.
That's how I say... Like, Mark picks on the way I say milk. So I say
You
milk.
say milk.
Milk. Like
Milk.
M-E. Milk. I say milk.
Milk.
You do. You say milk. Milk.
See,
Okay,
I've
so
got my
going
own
back to it,
vocabulary.
though, being gay is hard.
Well, you hope.
No, but what you're saying is that there's a higher pressure.
The more you know.
There's
There is.
a big
Being
pressure.
gay is hard, but it's also very rewarding when it's hard. However,
Has its
love
benefit. However, that's nothing to do with what we're actually going to be talking about right now.
Also very rewarding when it's hard.
now, Deanna,
played.
you decided to switch it up because we weren't going to talk about this until a bit later on in the show, right?
Yeah.
And now you've
Yeah.
decided to change the order of our...
She's getting into mum mode, right? Because
Yeah.
she went like, you know what? No, I've decided I'm changing the order of my segments. Okay, no worries. And then she yelled at us while we were talking before the segment started. She's really coming into mum mode.
Yeah.
Well, I've just got to keep, I've just got to keep on top of things now.
Keeping the kids together.
I've got to
Alright.
orchestrate
Okay,
now.
okay, over to you, Mother
No,
Hubbard.
this is a follow-up, like I said earlier in the opener, right? So there's a follow-up from one of your stories the other
I'm
week.
so interested to know what this story is and whose it was.
I'm so interested to know if you guys are going to find this entertaining. You're going to be like, really? That's all it was?
God, we've had a few
Well, so
segments
far
like
it's
that.
just been a bit of filler, really, so we'll just continue on
Okay.
with that theme.
So it's a short story, but I think it's quite entertaining. So we've got some new team members that have started with us here at Radio Italia Uno. For those of you who don't know, like, I've been managing the station for a couple of months now, but obviously that doesn't last very much longer because I'm going to have a baby, so I've got to leave in a couple of weeks. And so I've been training in a couple of new people, and they're all amazing people. This is nothing to do with them, but... see how I get puffed out? It's really funny when I talk, right? And so anyway, I went to... Because there's so many more team members, I needed to get some extra keys cut for the front door here.
This is my story.
The front door here the other day, and I'd been putting it off and putting it off. And then because I wasn't down my end of town, I was down Celeste's end of town the other day, and I thought, oh, you know what, I'm starting work a little bit later because we had to finish. I'm going to go and get the keys cut on the way to work. I went to the same key cutting place that Celeste went to a few weeks ago where
Did he screw you over too?
where she had the issue with her keys. And I thought, well, I'm going to just see who's working there because you mentioned that it was a young boy that cut your keys,
Yeah.
right? Well, I go there.
Not to be
And-
mistaken with cut my lunch.
Yeah, no, he didn't cut your lunch, he cut your keys. So I went to get these keys cut. And it wasn't him. There was a guy in his maybe like 50s, 60s.
Okay.
Maybe his dad. Right?
I think it's the owner. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Copper cut.
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
Right. And I thought, should I take the risk, because it was on the way. It was right there. Like, I wasn't going to drive out of my way to go to a different key cutting place because I've been putting it off for like 2 weeks. And I was like, I need to get these keys cut. Otherwise, I'm racing to work to let everybody in through the door. So I stopped and I thought, you know what? I'll get the keys cut. So I asked him to get one key cut of one key cut of another, and 2 keys cut of another. And then I get to work to test them out in the doors. And he cut 2 of the wrong opposite key and 1 of the one that I needed 2 of. And then out of the one of the one that I needed the 2 of and 1 of the ones that I didn't need 2 of, 2 of them didn't work.
Okay, you lost me on how it all worked, but he screwed you over.
So my point is that Celeste, I can affirm that the key cutting place that you use is absolutely useless as cutting
Dog's
keys.
balls.
I hope you cut sick at him.
That is dog's balls.
Look, I almost cut more than that. That's for sure.
Top up your cup. We'll be back after this break. Okay. I'm really enjoying the biggest ick train that we've been on lately, where we've been talking. I feel like we're like 2 years late to this, but where we've been talking about things that happen or that occur or that we see that we're like, no, I didn't realise.
Yep.
I can't stand it.
Yep.
Can't stand it. Gives me the ick, right? So for anyone listening that doesn't know what we mean when we say it gives me the ick, it's basically something that completely turns you off or like makes you just be like, ugh, shut up.
Actually, we need a little intro for our ick segment. Like just someone vomiting or
Our
something.
ick lists. So this one actually was not something that I saw like live. It wasn't something that I saw in person. It was something that I saw on a YouTube video that I was watching. And I was like, nah, that's gross. I can't deal with it.
Ooh.
So this girl, this YouTuber, she is an Australian YouTuber and she's engaged to this guy and they're in their like mid-20s, I think like 25, 26, somewhere around
That
that
already
age.
gives me the ick. But anyway, yeah.
Right? And she was talking on her channel about how she had been like gifted all this furniture from a company and she needed to put it together. And she was like, I've already said to my fiance, like, oh, we need to put this furniture together. Like I've already kind of planted the seed to say we need to put this furniture together. And he was like, no, I'm not helping you do that. And she was like, so what I'm going to do is just like start to put it together myself. And hopefully when he comes out of the room and sees me doing it by myself, he'll be like, oh, like I feel bad, I'll help. I was like, are you serious? That is the idea that you could be literally like asking your partner for help and he's like, no, I'm not helping you do that. What is that?
I don't know if this is an ick.
It's an ick. It's such an ick.
You know what the ick is from that, though? Is that she's putting up a YouTube video of putting furniture together. That's an ick.
Okay, so it was actually like a
for?
week in her life. So this was just something that was happening on one of those days. And the idea that she was like, I planted the seed, but like he was like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not helping you with that. So I'm just going to start doing it. And hopefully he sees me and then feels bad. I'm like, who? What?
I don't know if it's an ick. I would call that a judgment.
Yeah,
I would call that a judgment, and I would say I am also judgmental in this situation, and why are you getting engaged to this person?
Right, okay. So if you don't want to call it an ick, call it a judgment.
Okay, can I ask?
Tell me.
So you obviously regularly watch this YouTuber, right?
Not regularly, like maybe every so often.
Okay,
but yeah.
right. So does he normally appear in her videos and like
Yes.
contribute to her
Yes.
videos? Okay, so we're not talking about someone that, you know, is completely offline, doesn't want to be part of her projects online.
No,
all that kind of
like
stuff.
he's
quite
often in the
involved.
videos, yes.
Okay, right. Well then, yeah, he sounds like a bit of a
He
douche.
watches football all the time, which is also an ick. She's like, oh, he's watching football. Oh, he's just watching football. He's been watching football for the last like 4 hours. And I'm like, okay, that already, but try not to be judgmental. We all have our shows, like we all have our guilty pleasures. But the idea that you've asked him for help and he has said no, and then you're going to plant the, like, I'm doing this by myself and you see me, so hopefully you help. Why are you marrying this person?
Well, okay, but what if, now look, I'm on your side, but you know, this is how my mind works. What if it was the other way around? And because I know for a fact that you personally, Celeste, every time your husband is doing something productive, like wanting to put up Christmas lights, you're like, love that for you, not helping.
Right, okay, because this is because this is different, right? Because in my, I might get pulled apart for this. In my belief, I'm not going to say it's my belief system. I am very much like, when it comes to doing things outdoors, it's not my jam, right?
Yep.
That sounds wrong because my husband will happily do things inside. It's not like it's like inside is my domain, outside is his domain. It's not like that because he will do things inside.
Yep.
But I'm very much like, hey, if you want to do that, I fully support you in that. It's not my jam. I'm not going to help you do that, so I'm going to take this responsibility instead inside. You don't have to help me with that because I don't want to help you with this. It's a trade-off.
I don't know. Like, I mean, like, I know for a fact that you're adamant about not helping Jake with these things, but you're getting the ick when he won't help her. What if he's like, you know what, handyman stuff, it's not my jam.
Let's just say it. Let's just say it. In my perspective, anything that's like handyman related or putting furniture together, that's a masculine job.
What about the women that like doing it?
Power to them. I'm not one of them, but power to them. This girl is not like, oh my God, I can't wait to put my furniture together. If she was, I wouldn't question it.
Your trad wife aura.
Literally though. If she was all for it, I wouldn't have thought twice about it. It's the fact that she's like, I've asked him for help and then I have to plant the seed to make him feel bad for me. I'm like, what?
I would love to get Jake on to talk about this.
Yes.
I think it would be absolutely...
The phone starts ringing when not answering.
Yeah, Jake, we want to hear your side of this because your wife is on it. No, I got to agree with you though. It does give me the ick when partners just... But in general, like, even if there's something I really don't want to do... Like my partner, if he also doesn't really want to do it, like we'll do it together because it makes it that much more bearable.
Well, in the
Aaron.
end,
yeah, I want to know. Hold on, I want to know where you stand on this. As a gay man, where do you stand? Are you like, Mark, help me with something, and if he says no, are you bothered by it, or do you like?
Look, in the end, the point, the key tip here, just the tip, the key tip here is look, any important job, we just finish it off ourselves in the end anyway.
Top up your cup. We'll be back after this break.
Well, this week saw the return of the fabulous Big Brother Australia. And
did it?
No, we know you don't watch television, Deanna. You haven't watched television since 1984.
Well, I wasn't born in 1984.
Precisely my point.
A while. It's been a hot minute.
Now, there's been a few incarnations of Big Brother since the first one in the early 2000s, and the previous one they did before this incarnation was on Channel 7. Now, the issue with that one was that it was all pre-recorded, right? So there was no live evictions, no live nominations, no kind of... It didn't have that spark that it used to.
Wait, hold on a second. Are you saying the original series of Big Brother didn't have that?
No. I'm saying the previous incarnation that was just on Channel 7 like a couple of years ago.
I was like, I swear I remember this. Okay,
yeah, I'm
with you.
So yeah, keep up with me here. So
it's hard.
So it's hard. But
keeping up with the Collises.
Keeping up with the Collistines. So Big Brother, yeah. So it's returned to Channel 10. And again, they've got some interesting housemates again this year. It's a bit of an eclectic bunch.
So you're watching it,
and I didn't think I would be as glued to it as I have been.
Interesting.
Ooh.
And Mark and I have been watching it. So it started last weekend on Sunday night. And they've brought back like the live evictions, the live nominations. There's a 24-hour stream happening, so you can watch them live in the house.
Yeah, okay.
It's kind of back to its glory days.
Back when it had like Big Brother Up Late.
Yes,
that used to be great.
That was the best.
Yeah,
like, and the
loved
thing that
that
is missing though is Big Brother Uncut. Like that was my favourite. Big Brother
remember
Uncut.
that.
You know,
Yeah.
the turkey slap.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Remember the turkey
yes.
slap incident?
And then there was like the games. Like they would do the games.
Yes, the
every
Friday night
week.
games.
Friday night games.
And they had because Up Late was hosted by Hot Dogs. Remember Hot Dogs?
I do.
Oh, see, they were the good old days, right?
Oh.
And those were the days where it was hosted by Gretel Colleen. Mm-hmm. Quiet as a mouse.
I loved Gretel Colleen.
As we
like she was
crossed to the
irritating as hell,
Aaron
but she was great
just
to
doing
watch.
Gretel Colleen, and you just talked over it.
Oh, sorry.
She didn't care too much.
Please go
for
on.
Gretel.
I'll just sit here and shut up. Please
Quiet.
go on.
Quiet, Deanna. Quiet as a mouse as we cross to the house. Hello. Remember we used to do Gretel?
Hello, house.
Hello. But it doesn't have Gretel this year. It's got Mel Tresina, who she's on. I think she hosts a show on Nova Radio, and she's on the cheap seats on Channel 10. She's really good.
Okay.
She's brought like a younger, fresher vibe to it.
Interesting. Is it still at Dreamworld?
It's still at Dreamworld. So they brought it back to Dreamworld. It wasn't at Dreamworld for the past couple of times, but this time it's been brought back to Dreamworld. They've had to rebuild the house because, you know, the last house...
was dilapidated.
No. There was an arson attack.
Was there?
Yeah.
Was that a house?
Yeah. So
When did
got
you go
burnt
to
down.
Queensland, Aaron?
Burn it down.
Definitely something you would do.
I'm not that flaming. But it got me to thinking, like, reality shows, like the good old days. Like, when reality first started, it was such a hot mess.
It was. Yeah.
Some of the shows you think back and you go, how the hell did this get through, like, all the network executives? How did it make it to air?
But because can it work nowadays, since everybody has to censor themselves so much, otherwise everyone's at risk of being cancelled for everything.
That was the good thing about this incarnation of Big Brother when I first watched it on Sunday, was that all the people were real.
Yeah.
Right? They weren't bringing in influencers, and everyone's acting just natural.
Yeah.
And they're saying
makes a
what they
massive
think.
difference.
So it's actually kind of refreshing again to see that.
Yeah.
So it got me thinking, reality shows. What are some of the hot mess reality shows from the 2000s that we should bring back to our screens?
Celeste, you were a reality show nut back in the day.
I was also like 9 in the 2000s. So
Just rub that in, the salt to the wound. Thank you.
9.
yeah, well, I was born in 1991. In the year 2000, I was 9.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So here I am, freaking, about to turn 40, and you were 9 in the early 2000s.
Right, but my point being is that I was a child. Okay, so I was
literally.
watching TV. Yes.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I was always like I didn't get into the reality TV shows so hardcore like the other shows. But
Yeah.
Okay, so one that comes because I thought about this when you brought this up, and I thought, what reality TV shows did we used to like watch? And now you're like, I don't think that would be a thing anymore.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. Like maybe it still would be, but I remember specifically Extreme Makeover.
Oh, yes!
yes.
Oh, I loved that.
Where they would like take a person and give them all this plastic surgery.
Yes.
And
So they
then like
look better.
yes, and then like do a reveal to their family and friends.
Yes. Oh, my God. I
What kind
loved
of
that.
message is that actually sending?
Wild. That is-
Improve yourself. That's what it's saying.
literally, it used to be, and people used to want to be on that show. People used to want to like again. If you want to get plastic surgery, no judgment.
Yeah, there's no judgment.
No, but like it's crazy to think that there was a TV show about like giving away plastic surgery to people so they had this epic transformation and were like beautiful.
Like,
Yeah.
remember the Swan? The Swan was the same.
That was like the other version of it.
And I think that's where like they weren't even allowed to see themselves
No.
for however long till they after they revealed
Oh,
themselves
that's right. It was like
to
a
their
month
friends
or
and family.
something.
Yes.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
ages.
Yes.
Yeah, that was. I love those shows. Look, it's as trashy as it was. Like they were quite juicy.
Okay,
to watch.
I do have one. But because they tried to revive it and it just wasn't the same.
Oh,
Okay.
The original version of Queer Eye for a Straight Guy.
yeah. Is that classified as a reality show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
it's like
it
a
is.
makeover reality
Yeah,
show,
okay.
lifestyle show. I think though, but like it's different now because I mean, all the straight men dress gay these days. It's hard to tell them apart.
Men have, well, again, social media has elevated, men's ability to access fashion advice.
Yeah, and
Elevated.
become a bit more feminine. So I think it's a little bit different these days. But nothing beats Carson Kressley. He
I
was
know,
the best.
it was
I know.
great.
Oh, things just keep getting better.
Oh my God, that was such a good song too.
Right?
Oh
I
my
know.
God. I've got one,
What have you got?
and it's kind of it's a good follow-on from yours, Deanna. It was called Playing It Straight.
I remember it, but I don't know the show.
Do you remember
like
this?
I know the name.
So it was this American show where it was kind of like, so they all went into this house and there was this one single girl and there was about 14 bachelors. And basically there was like a $1 million prize at the end. And each week she had to like, it was kind of like The Bachelor, like get rid of like one of the bachelors. But at the time she had to work out if they were straight or if they were gay.
Wow. So they had to play straight if they were gay.
So they had to play straight if they were gay.
So she could fall in love with one of them, but they could be gay, and it'd be like, ha ha, tricked you.
Correct. So so she would find out when she got rid of one of them whether he was straight or whether he was gay.
if he was gay, if she ended up with a gay person, did he win something?
Yeah, so they split the prize money.
Ah.
But if she ended up with a straight man, she obviously won the prize money.
But technically
then
she
would
split it
be
because
in
she ended
love.
up with him anyway, and so he's gonna spend her money.
Oh, look, it was quite an interesting show, and it was. I mean, like. For me, I would watch it and be like, "Oh, they're 100% gay." Like I could see the
the
mannerisms.
gaydar.
I could. It just
I'd be
went off on my
terrible
gaydar.
on that show. My gay
Really?
was terrible. Yeah.
I've got a question. Would you go on a show, Aaron, as a gay man and act straight to win money?
Oh, I don't think I'm not that great of an actor.
I don't know if you could get away with it. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you could get away with it.
No.
Top up your cup. We'll be back after this break.
Now, before we continue on... Excuse me.
Whoops.
Oh. We always get to this part of the show and there's always like this little technical glitch or something that happens. I love it. Before we continue, I just want to retract my previous statement on how playing it straight worked. Okay, so let me do a
historical inaccuracies
redo.
here.
So the twist is obviously like there's 14 attractive bachelors, one girl. There's a number of unspecified number of men of gay. If she
men are gay.
Men are gay.
Oh.
Okay. If she picks a straight man, they split $1 million prize, and if a gay man fools her, then he gets the $1 million to himself.
Right. So if you were okay.
Yeah.
First of all, when do you ever watch a game show these days or any reality show where the $1 million is a prize? These days, I feel like it's like you get $50,000. What are we doing here?
Yeah, exactly. That doesn't even cover a deposit for a house these days.
Do you
does
understand
it?
cost of living? That's my flight home.
That's my business class flight.
Right? That's ridiculous.
Gee.
But if you were playing for $1 million, Aaron,
Yeah.
would you do it?
Oh, 100%.
Okay,
Look,
you
anything
would.
for $1 million, I'm all about the money.
Now,
Jesse Jones.
now $1 million is like a house
I'm
deposit.
all about the money. How is your husband, Mark, Aaron?
Anyway, don't ask me how it ended because I didn't stay tuned.
All right.
Didn't keep you occupied.
So we finally gotten to the end of the show where we're going to do a little bit different end to the show because we're going to see how much. Now, I'm obviously learning a lot about pregnancy, being pregnant, because that comes with the territory, obviously. Naturally. But there's still some things that I don't even know. And I want to see if Celeste and Aaron have been listening, if they know their stuff about pregnancy. I expect Celeste to maybe know a bit more than Aaron.
Look, I don't even know anything about inseminating a woman, let alone pregnancy. So
He doesn't even know how a woman gets pregnant.
isn't there like a stalk or
Did
something
you
that brings it along?
run out crying in that part of like school? Where you were
Yeah,
just
look, it gave me the heebie-jeebies.
yeah, you were
Yeah.
like, this is not for me, can't do it.
Yeah.
All right, so here we have some funniest pregnancy symptoms, true or false.
Okay.
For Celeste and Aaron.
Yeah, I have to question this before we start.
You've got a point of order.
I've got the shits up already with this segment.
Oh, here we go.
But if it's a symptom, isn't it like specific to like one person's experience?
Okay, so symptom is probably like the wrong word. It's like just funny true or falses, okay? It's not, these are not...
Sell me on it.
Correction. Well, this is first symptom of pregnancy, baby brain. Right? True or false? False.
Yes, yeah.
True or false? True, definitely true. And the other thing I was going to tell you guys about before, the reason I was out of breath, I was saving it to the end, is because one thing which is not on the list, so I'll say it now, is that you get what's called pregnancy nose, which I didn't know anything about. And so because of the increase, this is they're already laughing at me already, this is the truth.
I do know this, you've told me this.
Yeah, because of the increased blood flow in the body, some people, their like vessels in their nose really like expand to the point where you can't breathe properly. So that's why I sound like I'm blocked up. And for some women, pregnancy nose gets so bad that it swells their nose and it never goes back after they have the baby. It stays changed forever.
Oh, see, that's where the swan would come in handy.
Right. Get that surgery.
Yeah, get that surgery, babe.
All right, are you ready?
All right.
Okay. True or false? Pregnant woman fart more than anyone else.
Pregnant woman?
Pregnant women, sorry.
Why'd you say it like a Confucius manner? Confucius say pregnant woman fart more than anybody else.
She absolutely did.
Pregnant women.
Well, judging from the smell in the studio, Deanna, I'd have to say yes, it's a truth.
Wait, are we both answering this, or is this like a buzzer?
Oh, yeah. Should we do a buzzer?
You said some ground rules. Crying out
Okay,
loud.
say your name. Say your name.
When no one is around you, say, baby, I love you.
Why do we always lose it at the end of the
Oh,
show?
my God.
It's like there's gas in here.
Oh, jeez. The hot air's coming out the mouth and the butt.
Okay.
It's always
Right.
the funniest segment, and it's sad because no one's still listening.
Like no one ever was in the beginning anyway. All right.
Okay,
I'm ready for
okay.
this game.
It's you.
All right.
It's you. You answered.
Okay, so
You go.
I said, yeah, true.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is true. Hormones relax every muscle, including the ones that keep gas in.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
True or false? Babies pee inside the womb.
True. Oh, Celeste, true.
It is true.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. And
Aaron's
then
mortified.
Oh, gross. So you've got urine floating around your stomach, dear.
you know what's worse?
Oh.
They drink it.
Oh.
Well, because it goes back into the womb,
Oh,
and that's what they're living off of.
Oh, that's absolute
Yeah.
filth.
When Aaron meets your child, he's going to be like, "Look, I've heard about you."
Yeah, I know what you're into.
Okay, true or false? You can tell a baby's gender by the shape of the mum's bump.
Aaron.
Yeah,
Truth.
false.
Oh.
It's argued. A lot of people will
Yeah, I
say
thought that there
it's
was
true, and a lot of
maybe-
people are like, it means absolutely nothing.
Is that like a myth or something then?
Well,
Yeah, okay.
look,
so.
in my personal experience, considering 80% of the population to me was like, oh, look at the way you're carrying it, it's a girl,
Yeah.
and mine is a boy at this point in time.
Remains to be seen.
Celeste is still questioning it.
Yeah.
I would go with the false. I would say it just depends on the woman.
Well, it could be both.
Okay. All right. True or false? Pregnant women can crave things like dirt, soap, and chalk.
Celeste.
Yeah.
True.
It is true. It's called picker.
And it's
called
a pregnant
Picker. I don't know what picker is, but that's what it is.
Picker?
Some women
It must
crave
stand like PIKA.
PICA.
It must stand for something.
Yeah.
I hardly
It
know
says
it.
some women crave non-food items due to mineral deficiencies.
Oh, right. So, okay, well, that explains why when I got to the cafe this morning, you were out the front eating some dirt.
Yeah, I was just...
She was in
I
the
just carry
garden.
a spoon with me from now.
That is actually true.
Yeah. All right. Last one. True or false?
False.
Pregnant women sometimes snore like freight trains.
Celeste.
Yeah.
True.
It is true.
Yeah, right.
Because of the nose thing that I
The
told
baby
you.
nose.
The baby nose that I told you about before. Like, I can't wear my mouth tape anymore because otherwise my nose gets blocked at night and then I think I'm dying because I'm
suffocating
I'm
yourself.
suffocating and I wake up like...
wow.
So I have to take that off.
Jeez.
So there's lots of snoring.
You know, on that though, weird to think that right now there's like you have two noses.
I do. I have
It's weird. It's wild.
I have two of everything except genitalia because I'm carrying a boy.
Remains to be seen.
Remains to be seen, according to Celeste anyway. All right. Oh, well, you know what? You guys impressed me. That was actually quite good.
I knew more than I thought.
Yeah, there you go.
Except for the
You've been
peeing.
listening.
Except for the peeing and drinking it kind of thing. Didn't really know that. And I
Well,
thought,
hydration.
And Aaron's like, I don't think I needed to know
I didn't
that.
need to know that. It's just pure filth.
Well, you did it.
They're not
At
doing
one
that in
point in
business
your
class.
in your life. You did it too.
Oh, yeah. I would have been doing it. Oh, we've all done it.
Yeah.
You were
Okay.
a child once, Aaron.
So look,
Or fetus.
So let's just face it. Water sports is not so taboo.
Okay.
There's your lesson for today, folks.
and that's the note to finish on.
All right. And if you've been
the
listening,
nose to
live-
finish on.
the nose. Your sense of smell is hyper full on when you're pregnant. You can smell shit from like a mile away. It's crazy.
Hyperallergy.
No, especially shit though. Like when my dog's had diarrhea this week, and it's like even if she's in another room, I'm like I can smell something. Oh my god, what's she done? I could just smell it from a mile
Wow.
away. Yeah, it's weird.
Oh no! Remind me not to destroy a toilet near you.
No, please don't. All right, if you've been listening live and you want to catch us on the podcast, you can head to all your major podcasting platforms and search for Two Brunettes and a Gay. And if you have hit us up on the podcast and you want to listen live 11 a.m. every Saturday, Two Brunettes and a Gay, here on Radio Italia Uno, 87.6 FM. And of course, if you haven't already, head to our socials, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Actually, don't head to Facebook. We don't really post on there that much.
No, we gave it up.
Yeah. It's just
Tumbleweeds.
It's not our jam. TikTok, Instagram, we're on there. Give us a like or a follow. Really helps us out.
Now have a fabulous week, and we'll see you
Next Saturday. Hey everyone, it's Deanna, Celeste and Aaron here, or as you know us, your Two Brunettes and a Gay.
Join the weekend happy hour at a new day and time every Saturday at 11 a.m.
So pour your mimosa for the most fabulous bottomless brunch in town.
Only on Saturdays at 87.6 FM, Radio Italia Uno.